Hello, friends, and welcome to you all in Learn Literature. And today we will learn about allegory. What is allegory? And it is a basic introduction about allegory. Okay, so firstly, without wasting any time, just start video. Okay, so firstly, as you can see, allegory. So, what is the mean of allegory? It's very important that what is mean of allegory. So allegory means basically is a symbolic story. Okay, it's a symbolic story. This story can be in prose and also in poetry. Symbolic story means one character that you create. That character conveys some hidden meaning about one particular person. Okay, so that is allegory. Means I want to criticize someone, but I cannot do it directly. So I wrote it, and I wrote in hidden meaning. I wrote one character, and by the name in very hidden meaning. Okay, so that is allegory. Okay, so let's come to text. This is a piece, it is a piece of literary work which indirectly convey to us some story or tell us some events. That I told you that it is a piece of literary work. Okay, and indirectly it convey to us indirectly, not directly. Okay, because it is a satire, it's a mock and satire form, so we cannot do it directly. So it is an indirect form. Okay, and indirectly we tell what story and some events. Okay, an allegory is device used to enumerate idea. What idea? That author and poet and writer want to convey that idea, principle and meaning, which can be presented in literary form, such as poem, novel, or in visual form such as painting and drawing. It means simply that if you draw something, painting, so you create someone in that painting and that convey to meaning. Same is in this, in allegory. Okay, and third, the term allegory is derived from Latin word. Okay, Latin word that is allegoria. Allegoria means conveying meaning other than verbal. Means it's convey to us meaning. Okay, so allegory means to convey something else than to its apparent meaning. Means whatever is written in the text, whatever is written in text, that is not real meaning. It has some hidden meaning. Okay, that hidden meaning convey by this allegory. Okay, an allegory in long story, allegory is in long story and either in prose or in poetry. As I told you earlier that it can be in prose and in poetry. Okay, and it has secondary meaning also. Okay, it has secondary meaning and it is a sustained parable. Sustained parable means that whatever text is with you, that is allegory. Okay, in allegory will be second meaning. Many characters are there and that character have associated with one second character. Okay, that you want to criticize maybe. Okay, so that is allegory. Secondary meaning will be in your text. So it is satire or mock in hidden or indirect manner. Okay. In allegory, narrator tell. What narrator tells? The narrator tells imaginary, historical story, but he puts about some puts person or event to whom he want to satire or criticize. Means that in with allegory he adds some events and historical story, hmm, with facts. Okay. He doesn't create a story on self. He create a story with the events and some data and facts. Okay. And Banyan Pilgrim Progress is one of the best allegory. Okay, it's an example of allegory. Okay, and best allegory is Bunyan's Pilgrim Progress, and second one is Spenser Fairy Queen, and this Fairy Queen is symbolized to Queen Elizabeth. Okay, is an allegory which convey more than one meaning. Means in this text there have lots of character that is not real character. Okay, and that is conveyed to another character. And John Dryden, Absalom and Achitophel. John Dryden's Absalom and Achitophel. It is a political allegory. It's a political, okay. And there can be a political and personal allegory. So John Dryden wrote political allegory, that is Absalom and Achitophel. And second one is Alexander Pope. Alexander Pope's allegory is Epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot, and this is personal allegory. Okay, and this is in. Okay, so it is all about the allegory. Okay, what is allegory, and this is an example of allegory. So thank you very much. Thank you.